Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. It's your boy Charlie Global, and I'm back once again with another one. Oh, yeah, man. We in the dorm, and it lit in here, boy. I'm talking about it turned everybody on alert. That boy K9 in here going crazy, man. But get what, though? Boy, he finally got popped. I got to tell y'all what happened, man, because that boy finally got shot up. But it went over with for him, though, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But before I can get into it, man, y'all drop them cities. Let me know where y'all coming from in this damn thing, man. Where y'all at with it? Oh, yeah, man. Drop them city, man. Go on, check in. Let us know what's going on. Yeah, and by now, y'all should have been hit that like button. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and share these videos, man. Hype them up. Hype them up. Let's get it. Yeah. So, this story right here is a Washington State prison story. I ran into this nigga K9 at Washington. We back there in I building. So, you know what I'm saying? He was already down there when I got down there. You feel me? When they let me out on compound. So when they let me in the dorm, I see this nigga. I'm like, oh, man, here we go. Here we go, man. Ain't no telling what this nigga got going on. So, you know, I had done got situated in the dorm. I had a pretty cool bunkmate named Country. You know what I'm saying? White boy from Cartersville. Yeah, Country was pretty cool, man. All he did was read books all day, drink coffee. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much stay out the way. He was clean. You know what I'm saying? He had a daughter that he used to go to visitation and see her, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but he was cool though, laid back. Man, I like them out the way bunk mates. Only thing they want to do is stay out your way. You feel me? And he was a civilian, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed he used to go to the store or whatever, but he only went for what he needed. You know how most people just try to max out on their store call? No, he was one of them kind of dudes to where he gonna order 14 soups. That's 2 soups a day, a bag of beans, a couple beef and cheese sticks, a bag of coffee, a bag of Kool-Aid, 1 box of oatmeal pie, and yeah, he just managed it. He went to chow and he ate, you know what I'm saying, the steak trays, and you know what I'm saying, he managed, you know what I'm saying? Cause one day I seen his stove sheet, you know what I'm saying? He left his stove sheet on the table. And on your stove sheet, it got the balance at the end. That boy had like 1,700 on the books. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this bitch ain't poor. Somebody love that damn boy. But he managed it well. He was real conservative, you know what I'm saying? I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how he pretty much went to the store. So, you know, I had a decent roommate. So I'm in that bit. So come to find out, K9 was in a room with a playmaker named Don P. You know what I'm saying? Don P was from a little small town called Hayhira. You know what I'm saying? So Don P was a short stack. He probably was like 5'6", 5'7", short, stocky, real light skin. You know what I'm saying? He was red as hell. Looked like he was mixed. But he say he wasn't mixed. He say both of his parents were black. They just both of them were light skin. So he was real red, stocky, had a bunch of tattoos and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was cool though, you know what I'm saying? Don P. I done shot with him a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? Got a few cans from that damn boy. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty cool, he was pretty chill, but how he rocked out in the room with K9, see, from what I was told, dude a known hitter. Like he known for papping shit. Like he known for stabbing niggas up. Like he had a reputation, not as being no bully, but that when smoke came his way, he handled his business. Like he stood on business. Then it been rumored a couple times he was outnumbered in several situations, and he rocked out on everybody. Like, yeah, he one of them one that like, hey, yeah, he don't care nothing about how many of y'all it is, how big you is, none of that. He with this shit. So I'm observing how K9 got down operating with the damn boy. So I know that most of the K9 bunk mates, he try to push him around, bull him around and shit. But the tables had reversed. Instead of niggas being out the room all day and K9 just hogged the room up. Nah, K9 was out the room most of the day. And Don P was in the room doing his damn thing. You feel me? So, but shit, he ain't seem like he was, I'm really thinking like, damn, dude, this nigga got the boot down on K9. But over time, being in the dorm, like, nah, he just had a respect for dude because he knew a stepper know a stepper. You feel me? A real killer know a killer. You feel me? So, I guess he knew boundaries. Like, home just ain't, one of them one that just gonna go for it. So, we doing time and whatever, I'm noticing, come to find out Don P had a female working too. He was getting the Michael Vick and the Roddy White thing going on, but he had a female working too. And that came out because she had done got emotional one day. They was standing outside the Sally Pope, and she went to talk, and the way her body language and shit, you could tell they had some personal relations going on. I know because I've been in those same type of situations. So, he was like, man, we ain't gonna do all that out here. We ain't gonna do all that out here. He go back in the dorm and shit, So, boom, time going on. That boy Don P, he was big on the sports betting and shit. So he used to come out there with big, stupid bags of food, betting everybody. He didn't care whether he won or lost. He just, he wanted to have fun, talk some shit. He was a plug. So food, that was crumbs to him. That boy moving loads. The mother load. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about that boy getting to it. So we out there betting on the game and shit. So he called that boy K9. He was like, hey, K9. So he was like, what's up? So Don P told him, hey, man, roll me up a couple of them, man, so these boys can smoke and shit. So he was like, all right. So he went in there, rolled up and shit, Came out there. Bro tried to give me one of the joints he wrote. I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I ain't smoking that boy up. Hell no, that boy that weird. I don't want to smoke nothing he done and Chan. No, hell no, I'm straight. You feel me? So, done people like, you sure you straight? I'm like, yeah, I got some, I'm straight. I ain't smoking nothing K9 mouth been on. Hell no. So, I roll up my own little joint, little Skeeter Peter, We smoking out there, kicking shit at the game. So done people like, damn, boy, I'm ready to get up out there bed, boy. I was like, yeah. I said, well, shit, what you finna do when you get out that bed? He was like, shit, man, I'm finna start me a trucking business, man. I got some little cousins and shit that ain't got nothing going on. They need to get their head on straight, bro. I'm finna go and get these semi-truck, bro, and put them boys on the road, man. I already got them taking classes to get their CDL, man. I'm finna put these boys on the road, bro. I'm trying to get me some real money, bro. I'm like, hey, yeah, that what's up? I said, shit, you must be finna jump soon. He was like, yeah, keep it quiet, though. I'm finna go to the halfway house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, shit, that what's up? That what going on? I say, shit, that why you trapping like a fool around it, bitch. He say, trapping like a fool, boy, I swear. He say, man, this bitch going crazy around this bitch, boy. So I'm like, yeah, boy, keep that shit up, man. Get them truck goddamn rolling. He was like, shit, when you get out? I said, shit, I still got to stretch. You know what I'm saying? They were like 20. They were like 2013, 2013, 2014. Somewhere up in there, yeah. Yeah, it was somewhere up in there. But I'm like, yeah, I still got to stretch, bro. So he was like, shit, bro, I'm going to be up and running whenever you get out, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We going to connect the dots and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, 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 whoop. So I'm like, yeah, bro, that what's up. That's a good look, bro, for sure. So I fought around. I had them caught his ass on the game. So I pick up my bread. I said, boy, you sweet. He was like, boy, you know I ain't studying that little shit. I said, man, I already know. I still got to pop my shit, though. So everything good, man. We doing time. We kicking major flavor and shit. So One day we having a little casino out there, little casino night. You know what I'm saying? We got the skin game going. We got the dice game going. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kicking shit. It was a good game on TV. We just cooling. So that thing, you know, the little essay named Enrique, he come out the room. You know, I think he was from Cuba or some shit like that. But he was a Mexican though, let me tell it. But he come out the room, he wigging out on the cream. He done snapped. Goddamn, he done came up out his shirt and shit. He done went to the water fountain. He splashing water on his face. He running up in people's face, making all these crazy faces and shit. Nigga like, hey, bro. Nigga calling the SA like, hey, man, y'all come get y'all folk, man. These folk tripping, man. Come get these folk. So they pull him in the room. About 20 minutes later, he busts out the room again. So at the time he ended up wigging out, goddamn, it count time. So the police done came in there and seen him wigging out and shit. So they take him up out of there. Then that thing, you know, the lieutenant come in the door and told us to lock down. I'm like, oh man, this shit here crazy as hell. So, boom, they come lock her down. We stayed locked down 2 days. Then that thing, you know, them folk came and snuck a nigga at early in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning. They pull up in that bitch. T-shirt, boxer, shower shoe. T-shirt, boxer, shower shoe. So, boom. They coming now, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm prepared. I got my shit put up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm straight though, but I'm doing me a double check just to make sure I ain't got nothing extra laying around that they could book me for, like a loose cigarette or a sack of weed or, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for anything. I'm straight, so I sit on the bunk, I'm waiting. So they come, they get us out the room and shit. They take me and my bunkmate up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I know he clean as a whistle. He don't do nothing but just read book, drink coffee, watch a little TV. So they get us out the room and shit. And we go down there on the big floor waiting on them to finish searching our room and shit. So they finally call our room and we go back in there. So that thing, you know, I look down there on the bottom range and I see that they still got goddamn Don P and K9 on the big floor. Them boys ain't winning their room yet because they calling the numbers for the bottom range. So I'm seeing them boys still out there. So that thing, you know, they come out that bit with some dope. You know what I'm saying? Some of that, yeah, you feel me? It was like some sacks on the tape, like a belt. You know what I'm saying? Nigga put them sacks on the tape, incorporate the fluff. Oh yeah, put it on there like a belt. So, boom. The police, I couldn't hear what they were saying, but they were looking at Don P and they were looking at goddamn K9. So, that thing, you know, they cut both of them boys up and took them down there to the hole. And that thing, you know, we still on lockdown. About an hour later, K9 come back to the dorm. So I'm like, oh man, what the hell? Everybody looking crazy. We still on lockdown though. They come put him back in his room, you know what I'm saying? So nigga was asking him like, where Don P at? Where Don P at? So K9 was like, shit, I don't know shit. Fuck that nigga, shit, I don't know. So I'm like, damn, the hell going on? So he was in a rush to get back in his room though, cause when he was walking across the big floor, he walking fast. Like, and he telling the officer, man, come on, man, open the door. So officer let him back in the room and shit. I'm like, damn, wonder what that for there, but he already be getting warden bags, so ain't no telling what number that damn butt on work. So boom, we stay on lockdown a couple more days. We come on lockdown. So boom, K9 looking real weird and shit. He looking like he geeked up. You know what I'm saying? So come to find out from a nigga I know working the hole that was an orderly. Come to find out, he had been talking to Don P, and Don P say he had another spot in that room that didn't get popped. He still had some shit put up in there, another phone and some more work and shit. And that's likely. Most niggas getting work like that, they gonna have them a spare spot to put some extra work up. So that's what he said. That was my partner telling me that working the hole. He like, yeah, bro, say had some shit put up in that spot, bro, and that nigga ain't came on with it. He say he done son a few people at him, but he act like he don't know what he talking about. You feel me? So this shit crazy, man. Like, I was wondering why he was in such a hurry to get that officer to open that door. So that what it was. He was eager to get back in there and get back in that spot. And come to find out, them sacks of that, yeah, them wasn't even done P shit. What it was, goddamn, K9 had them work the move and somebody broke him off from working the move and he had them sacks in there. And goddamn, that was his shit. He ain't claiming. He put it on Dun P. And I told y'all, he be getting them warden bags. So he had to tell them folks something slick they could slide to make them keep Dun P in the hole. You feel me? Now he got that man stuff out his spot. Oh, yeah. Y'all stay tuned to part 2.